Each of you that continue to support this effort of the National Endowment for Democracy, I got to tell you, it's one of the most important things in terms of human freedom that anybody could dedicate their life to.
There are very few of us in Congress who've ever been to North Korea, to Pyongyang. I never saw anything that struck me so than the poverty of spirit that I saw in North Korea. Tonight, as you know, we recognize the remarkable efforts of those dedicated to making human rights a reality in North Korea.
Thankfully, we have courageous individuals who are fighting to win North Korea's future. They wish to turn their country into a place that knows liberty, democracy, prosperity, and peace. Few people understand this struggle more than those that now action and unity for human rights. Since 2010, this group has been spearheading awareness campaigns on human rights abuses, cultural exchanges, and reunification. They have also supported rescue operations for North Korean refugees. This group understands that freedom is a flame that burns brightly, even in the darkest of times. So please join me in congratulating Shi-woo and Seong-ho.
The Unification Media Group's work in North Korea, bringing credible information into a country that has attempted to stamp out all contact with the outside world, is absolutely vital. This work challenges the pervasive and pernicious goals of the North Korean regime. The work also challenges Pyongyang's desperate measures taken to keep residents of North Korea uninformed and unquestioning of that regime. I imagine one day a Korean peninsula united in freedom and prosperity, where artificial barriers do not tear families apart and where information flows freely. This will be hard work and it will be a slow process, but it must begin somewhere. I commend Kwang Bak Lee, Sung Young Lee, and the Unification Media Group for advancing that process. Thank you again for inviting me here to present, and congratulations on this award.
And yet we're in the presence of people who have suffered greatly. And out of that suffering, they've made a decision, and that is to try and redeem that suffering and turn it into something good, to redeem loss and make it powerful. Transitional Justice Working Group are doing the hard work of documenting crimes that the world knows is going on, but with less and less specificity about what is happening, how it's happening, and where it's happening. It's a real privilege for me to bring to your attention both Hubert Lee and Se-Hyuk-oh, who have done this work as co-founders of the organization. And like others who you've heard from tonight, Se-Hyuk-oh is a defector and a survivor. So ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome to the stage the winners of the 2018 Democracy Award, Transitional Justice Working Group. Gentlemen.
Being here is personally important to me because I'm also a refugee. In the late 1970s, my parents faced persecution by communist government that had come into power in Vietnam. They didn't want their children to grow up under an oppressive government that didn't respect human rights. And that's why I'm grateful to the organizations that we recognize tonight, whose mission is to fight for human dignity and human freedom for the North Korean people. Tonight, I have the honor of awarding the 2018 Democracy Award to one of these remarkable organizations, the Citizens Alliance for North Korean Human Rights. Founded in Seoul in 1996, it is the world's oldest NGO devoted entirely to the advancement of North Korean human rights. Through its work organizing educational conferences and advocacy campaigns, the Citizens Alliance has exposed human rights violations in North Korea, amplified the voices of victims, and garnered international support for UN efforts to hold the North Korean government accountable for its actions. The organization also runs programs to educate and empower North Korean refugees who have resettled in South Korea. So please, join me in congratulating the Citizens Alliance and its chairman, Bum-Jin Park, for receiving this well-deserved award and for everything it does on behalf of the North Korean people.
This awards ceremony tonight is the culmination of 20 years of steady and steadily expanding work that the NED has done in support of human rights in North Korea. We've seen a great deal of change during this period. I think this is very, very important to emphasize. Let us look to the future with hope that the efforts of the dedicated activists that we've honored tonight will bear fruit, and that the long-suffering people of North Korea will experience a new dawn of freedom. Thank you.